Hello, I'm Adeline DeAngelis, and I'm the Academic Director of English Programs at EIL Ecuador. Welcome to our online asynchronous workshop, Listening and Reading, Planning for Student Understanding. So let's get started. So I'm going to be leading this workshop together with my colleague, Justin Trellinger, and we are both SIT TESOL trainers at EIL Ecuador, EIL Ecuador, which is the Experiment in International Living of Ecuador. And we're a not-for-profit organization that does cultural exchange and language programs, including teacher training. And all of our programs are based in experiential learning, aprendizaje por experiencias. And we've been lucky enough to be involved in a lot of different programs for public school teachers here in Ecuador. At the moment, we're implementing the program Ecuador Habla Inglés, which is an extensive English language training program. We're also implementing the SIT Best Practices in TESOL Certificate Course program, where we have scholarships for a very small select number of teachers. It's an intensive program based on methodology and pedagogy. And then we're also members in implementing the Leadership in English and Research Network together with the SEN, with UNAI, and all of these programs have the support and the sponsorship of the U.S. Embassy in Quito and in Ecuador. So the workshop we'll be doing today is listening and reading, planning for student understanding. And this workshop is a follow-up to the SIT Best Practices in TESOL course that we just recently completed. We're offering this workshop together with this wonderful group of teachers from all over Ecuador. Trying not to cover them all. So this is the group that just graduated on July 24th of this year, 2020. And this workshop is one of the ways that we are working with them to share the ideas from their intensive course with their colleagues and the larger community around Ecuador. And this most recent group of graduates is one of 4 courses that we've offered over the last 2 years. We have in total 78 graduates from the SIT Best Practices in TESOL program from all 24 provinces of this country, which we're very proud of, and we're really proud of all of them. And in the follow-up to those courses, we have offered in-person workshops to over 1,200 teachers around the country. We have visited 43 different public institutions at all levels across 19 provinces between Justin and myself. And when we were there, we did class observations, we taught demonstration classes in some places. There you can see me teaching in Guayaquil and Justin teaching in Salcedo. We also had the opportunity this past April to work with 746 teachers from almost all the provinces in the country in the virtual follow-up activities that we did in April. So we're really proud and pleased to have had the opportunity to work with so many public school teachers around Ecuador, and it helps us offer programs that we hope are relevant and useful for you. And maybe you've already participated in some of our previous workshops. Maybe you were in the online workshop we did before and after, planning and reflecting essentials for busy teachers. That was focused mostly on productive skills. And then before that, in person, we did that workshop in person in a couple places before quarantine. And also the year before, we had workshops all around the country about student-centered teaching from the back of the room, we called it. So maybe you were in one of those sessions. This workshop today is going to be an extension of what we learned there. So you might be interested, if you weren't there, you might be interested to go back. Our session on productive skills before and after planning and reflecting essentials for busy teachers. that workshop is still available. We've actually newly made it available on Canvas. So if you weren't part of that back in April, I really recommend it. Today, we're going to be working on receptive skills, listening and reading. And we hope this workshop will be very relevant to you. As I said, we're focused on receptive skills, and we will be working with planning and teaching tools that are relevant for teaching face-to-face and for teaching online, whether that's synchronous or asynchronous. And also, we were inspired by the new Ministry of Education modules, which focus a lot on receptive skills, on listening and reading. So if you're newly working with the módulos digitales of the ministry, we hope this will be relevant for you because of that as well.